Yo ho, good day, and welcome home to Tanimura for the 13th episode of our inspirational Cities Skylines build. Today we added another mod to the mod collection, big parking lots, and I also had to add finer road energy to actually be able to use it, but I will only use it for the parking lots. So we're going to be adding those to the town this episode, and we are going to have to fix this because this is way too much traffic for this little area, and that's not good. That's not what we intended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an asymmetrical 3-lane road, if I can find it. And there we have it. And I'm going to turn this one into a 3-laner, asymmetrical. So now we can also have our people from the roundabout make a left turn over here. And that will probably solve a lot of our traffic problems here. Maybe we also need to do some priority settings. Let's see. Yeah, so this will do. Now let's start with those parking lots, because I really think I'm really excited for them mostly, and I think it will eventually look really nice in the area. But yeah, it's the first thing we're going to use that actually isn't vanilla replicatable. So we're going to take this land height because we need it to be absolutely even, and then fill it in like this. Then I'm going to decrease our brush size a little. Take this height and, well, make sure our key is nice and visible again. Much better. If the water calms down, please water, calm, it's okay. Then let's start adding parking lots because, well, I'm excited for them. So they have been placed under the road maintenance tools, and we're going to start with a 2-lane parking lot drive, and we're going to extend it from here. This will be the entryway to the parking lot, and then we are going to, well, add one of these. And we are going to use a border road for here. I'm going to have to draw it in from the top because counterclockwise is the way to go for these. And then we're going to use fill pieces for this. And I seem to have miscalculated the area that I needed, so I'm going to need more. And for that I'm going to have to move our power cable, which doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, right? terrain is still nice and even. So, what do we need? We need it to sit over here. And then we draw it in like this. Use another fill piece for here. And that was a mistake. But it will sit. And now we're going to use these parking decals. And we're going to have to turn on anarchy for this. And then we just put them in like this. This one needs to be re-entered. Yeah, that's better. And this way we have a nice sizable parking lot to go with our ferry bus terminal. So a lot of people can park here, and hopefully in the future we will have less roadside parking, because yeah, I don't think it looks that great if a road is fully parked up near a bus stop, right? Then let's fix up this little corner here, because that one wasn't right either. And I think we need one one side of parking too for, well, right over here. And let's see if we can add something else in there, like maybe a nice fountain. And a park fence to run along here. We're gonna need to turn off all snapping. I think it will let me place. I hope. Yeah, it doesn't delete the parking lots, so that's great. And maybe, yeah, probably a tree too, right? I'm thinking an alder over here. No, too big. Maybe a few smaller brushes. And a green tree with leaves on either corner. Like this. Looks fine, doesn't it? Then let's also add an extra footpath to this, because, well, this way you'd have to walk all the way around to get back here. Let's fix that by providing a nice extra path. Now that is connected up, let's think about putting a graveyard behind this disaster response unit, like some kind of memorial graveyard for the disaster heroes that died or something like that. I'm of course going to turn off anarchy again because I only need it for the car parks. So a cemetery is 5 tiles deep, so I will need a road length of 4 tiles to well, this is a bit too close, I think. From here, 4 tiles down. Let's get this line nice and even with the disaster response unit. And then hope our cemetery will fit over here. Otherwise, I will just have to redraw the road. Of course, it's 7 deep, not 5. Sometimes I don't know where my brain is at. Let's just go for this. And that's not, well, yeah, that's good enough. Yep, that fits. Let's remove this road and try and add one from here. Let's see if this one is removable now. Yeah, that's fine. That's great. Now we have a road leading to our cemetery. Let's provide it with some water. And we will have taken care of some more death care. This will do, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So now if people die, we have an extra place to put them. Of course I did not centralize it, but well, it doesn't really matter to me actually. I think it's fine like this. Then let's place another commercial asset in here. We want to fill up this area eventually, so might as well start now. And let's have a look at the Pleasantwood Lumber Company, because I saw a lot of not enough buyers for products marks earlier this episode, and I think we need another storage. I'm not quite sure where to place it yet. I think I'm gonna use a wood chip storage. Well, let's prepare for that by extending our water grid until here. And let's scroll down, because off camera our industry level area leveled up, and now we have some nice extra tools to work with. So let's put a wood chip storage over here and see if that fixes anything. And let's also add a large sapling field over here. I think that will look quite nice as well. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, let's see what assets spawned in, because that's also really important. Oh, it's still building. Let's see. What do we get? Oh, it gets some nice tables. It's gonna be a cafe, and that means it's probably gonna stay. Yeah, I totally like this. Perfect. Keep. Let's also add some zoning for another 3x3 asset over here and start creating a car park for town center because I think it kinda needs one as well. So let's start by drawing out a parking road, parking drive, fine, from here until here. And then let's use our border road and yeah, go like until here, back up until right up against our library and back in. And then let's add some fill roads, one over here, number 2 over here, and number 3 over here. And these are only going to have internal car parks, no border parking spots. So let's turn on anarchy again and let's start placing our town center car parks. Let's make the people happy. A nice place to park near the library, near the child healthcare center, near the cemetery. Everything nice and nearby. And I see we have some power issues. Is one of our things on fire? No, we're just running out of power. Let's up our budget a little. Oh, it's already almost full, but we will work with it. Just increase it a little. And I think that'll do. Apparently it won't. So let's pause the game and think this through a little bit more. We have over 60,000, so we could actually build something. And yeah, I'm thinking another wave power plant might actually suit the area over here. One right next to the docks over here, maybe. So let's try to get that one in. Let's turn it so it sits right alongside it. Get back and in there. And that will provide us with some power. It will be like, yeah, some on water. At least it looks prettier than... Oh, that was a mistake. I can't build there officially, but somehow it got placed there. And what I was trying to say is it looks better than these. So then let's return to our town center and check what commercial assets spawned in. I think that's quite okay. It's not the prettiest combination of assets, but I guess I'm fine with it. Then let's add in the last 3x3. And hope something nice spawns in. People are already actually using our car park, and we haven't even really connected it to any of the paths yet. So let's draw out a pathway from here to here. And another one from here to here maybe. That will connect the area up nicely. And we have left ourselves some space to decorate up again as well. We still don't have enough power though, which is weird because everything is connected and we are producing more energy than we consume. So I'm wondering what is wrong here. What? Oh, what? Maybe I should for now add another power connection. Oh, and it fixed itself again. Awesome. Now let's check back in on our commercial asset. Another cafe. I do not really like the sign, but I guess you would get those in a town center, so let's keep it. It is okay. And let's try and see if a path fits. Oh no, it won't. Okay, let's add some residential zoning then. Because we need more houses here. We need more people to move in. We need to get at that 6.5k inhabitants mark. And I think I'm going to use this and this. Maybe another 4x2 here. And let's connect our dirt paths to the roads, because that's what they're for, right? So people have an easier way of crossing through the neighborhood. And then we expand it like this, I think. Another 2x3 here. Another one over here. And here. And a dirt path from here to here. And then down here. And then we can slowly, as they spawn in, add more residential zoning to this area. And this will make sure all assets are 2 tiles wide instead of random sizes. And we still have some electricity issues. I guess we should provide an actual solution instead of just a little wave power plant. Where could we put a geothermal heating, geothermal power plant? Because That one I really like. It only has noise pollution, it doesn't pollute the area up that much. And I think if we draw out an industrial road from right about here, turn off our snapping, and maybe a little bit further, like this. And I think it will let me place it right here now, which will definitely provide us with a lot of power. And now I see what problem we had. These wave power plants weren't connected to the city at all. We can also tone our budget down now. Now they are connected though, so that's good. This is already starting to look like something. I think it's nice that you have this cliff here and it's like they've dug up the earth to get slightly deeper into the earth to get more heat out of it. Now that is sorted, we can try and add some more residences to this because it's almost finished, at least this block. Just 2 more houses it seems. So let's get those spawning in. And let's get people moving in here because we need them. We want them all. Come and live in Tanimura. Yes, please. Then let's terraform out this area until this small creek bed. Then we're gonna have this road bridge over again. CP Drive will be quite bridgy, but you get that in areas with a lot of different elevations, right? So right up until here will be fine for now. And we also need a nice connection up here from the ferry and bus terminal. So first I'm going to soften this out a little because I don't like this cliff that much. It was too steep for me. And now I'm gonna use our slope terrain tool to slope up from here to there. So now we can extend our 2-lane road towards here and connect it up in here. And of course we need to remove the traffic lights. Because we don't need them there. It's mostly for bus merging anyway. Yeah, that's a proper connection. Now let's see if we can also add a marina to this area, because I think it will suit a place like this. Although we do not have enough money for it yet. We will just have to wait a little. Or just borrow some. Just borrow some. It's easier. Less waiting. is still quite a leap from the piers to the boats, but well, people will have to make do, right? I've seen worse. So that was an unannounced detailing time lapse. At least the town looks a little bit better now. We could add some more residential zoning to the area and then bring it to a nice close for this episode, I think. We have added quite a lot of things so far, and I think I'm quite satisfied for today. Let's have this grow in nicely for us and add some dirt paths through here. And down there. And now we can add those two and this one. And there will be some open space behind the houses, so that will be nice space for us to decorate up with some more trees and stuff. Eventually, when we get there. And that was it again for this episode of Tanimura. It was, in my opinion, a lot of fun to make. We did get some less vanilla replicatable things into the town, but I like the car parks, and yeah, the town really needs them to be quite vivid, right? So, well, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you for the next episode for Tanimura. Enjoy the rest of your day.